gonna do this in fast time, so it doesn't really matter what I say. But I'm walking the Expo, starts with different businesses, one of the largest expos in existence. So when I do this in fast time, you're basically gonna see me walking around, you see everything behind me, see all the different businesses. So I'm just gonna walk down the aisles. You'll get a video of this and see, for me, really enjoy this kind of event, meeting people, talking to strangers, see what they're doing in business. For a lot of other people though, this is totally awkward for them. They wouldn't do this, they don't feel comfortable in this capacity. And so understand for yourself what's gonna make sense for you. Not everybody likes getting out and meeting strangers, talking to people. I think one of the struggles is that you're put into a marketing or a sales role and you really don't have that kind of outgoing personality. It doesn't mean to be the life of the party, it doesn't mean to be 100% extrovert. What it does mean is that you want to at least be able to be friendly, talk to people, let them know that you exist, and that's really the idea. So in this, as you kind of walk around, get to know people, see what they're about, see what their business is, what are they looking for, why are they here, because there's a reason that they're here. So what you'll end up finding is some people, they'll hide behind their booth, they won't be talking to people, and so that becomes a struggle because now they're not actually engaging with people, so it almost becomes pointless of why they actually had a booth, right? Then it becomes a waste of money. They spent I think it's like $380 to be able to have a booth, paid a little bit more for electricity, and so that becomes the dilemma. So in a situation like this, I'll be taking a ton of video, reaching out to people. We'll be doing some live sessions a little bit later. I have at 4 p.m. Ask Me Anything, an AMA session on business, and so people are already putting forth their questions. I'll be tweeting again so people can put their questions into me, and so it's a ton of fun. Andrew, how you doing? So that's really kind of the key goal here, is get out, meet people, see what they're about. Some of these are real creative. So if you look at this one, look at those boxes. Get people in there, get to know them, see what's exciting. There we go. Here's my buddy. This one's super creative, right? So they installed a bunch of stuff. Hey, how's it going? Good to see ya. And then, so then, as you get to know people, you talk with them, ask them what they're doing, what they're about. How's it going? You gonna get in? What's up? It's Jackie. So, for me, I think the biggest thing that people will do is they know that they need to do it, but then they won't do anything about it. I think sometimes you can totally get like a teammate, have someone roll with you, and then it can be a ton of fun. So get a wingman, get a wingwoman, help you work the room, and that way you can feel more comfortable. You might know someone, they might know someone, they can make an introduction to you, or you make an introduction for them, and that way you guys can get to know everybody that's going on in the room. And so it's just a ton of fun to be able to kind of do something like this, but not everybody likes this. Not everybody is totally down with getting to know other people in this kind of capacity. So we're coming around to the first end of this section here in the first ballroom, and so it'll be pretty cool. So that's what's going on. We're walking around here and coming up to the end. So a lot of times, so for me, I'm kind of shameless. I don't really care what other people think. That's just me. That's the way I roll. So let's go to the next ballroom. Sherm's out. Hey there. What's happening? I'll be back. So, here are some of the young entrepreneurs here in their booths. They're not there yet. They probably need to be. But it's 10 o'clock is go time. So, when it comes to, I think, entrepreneurship, I think a lot of times people think, oh, if I start an Instagram, I start a Facebook, that's marketing. That's not marketing. All you did was open up basically a website, a web channel that makes it super easy to post up stuff, to talk to people. Remember, social media is all about engagement. Engagement, engagement. Realtors say location, location, location when it comes to buying property. When it comes to engaging, that's what it is when it comes to sales and marketing. Where people forget that. They think that just because they put up a website, all of a sudden people are gonna start flocking in. A website is basically a landing page. It doesn't help you actually sell anything. It just lets you know that you exist, that you have a digital footprint. That's it. Being able to make sales, that's a different story. So, you can see here along the hallway, we have other people in their exhibits. And you get a whole range. Obviously, you saw some waste management there. You saw radio. banks, gobs of banks, accounting, professional services, the huge range, bunch of retail businesses. And so it's just I think for a lot of people, this can be a ton of fun. But again, know your passions, know your interests, know your comfort level. Not everybody's good with this. This to me is the second ballroom. This to me is a ton of fun. So this is obviously pretty huge. Brought in a huge truck. Got some other professional services. Got some bags going on here. The Price is Right with the R store. That'll be fun. So here we go. Walking by Newski's Bacon. That's gonna be fantastic. So again, if you're a food person, then that you can showcase exactly what you have and who you are. So that can be super exciting. Remember, we live in a show me world. That's exactly what it is. In a setting like this, in a booth, you can be able to get to know the different perspective people that maybe are gonna buy from you, prospective clients, or it's more, maybe it's just PR. It's just letting people know that you exist, because some of these, if like you're a B2C, then again, these aren't the people that are buying from you. But the reality is that every business, when you're buying B2C, someone's still buying it, right? So there's still another human being that knows you actually exist. So it's good to be able to be there. The next one is, I think a situation like this where you're letting people know that you exist, is it's about employees. So people that struggle at finding employees, I find that the majority of them hire wrong. So they don't know how to do the job description. They think the job description is what it's all about. Jim, good to see you. And so that's the problem, is that your job description is not exactly what you're looking for. What you're looking for are particular qualities. Anyone can basically do tasks on a job. What's going on, buddy? And to be seen as an employer of choice, you got to showcase your culture. So you can actually talk about it, be exactly who you are. What's happening here?
Thank you.
Okay, so here we are, Grand Lodge. Okay, you're good, you're good. So there's some different businesses: Lyft, Gym, Sure Construction, food, Sam's Club, right? Obviously these guys deliver a ton of the beverages around town. They're doing some awesome stuff. So go here, hey, even the local breweries here. So you got a whole multitude of just different people that are here. Hey, look at that. They got even built their own design in there. That's phenomenal. Oh, I'm gonna run through. Here we go. Do a little photo time. All right. So when it comes to being seen as an employer of choice, people need to know you actually exist. And so for a lot of business that exists in small communities, they're the ones actually hiring out there. You get your big companies you hear about that, you know, they're constantly hiring. They might fire 1,000 people, but they're not going to hire those 1,000 people. It's going to take a while. Then you do what you need to do. So I'm just going to jump around this guy. So in order to be seen as an employer of choice, you actually need to showcase who you are. You need to talk about what you're looking for, where for a lot of people, they don't actually do that. And we now have free tools to be able to do that. PR, marketing, it becomes a phenomenal opportunity. So this is coming into the end of all the booths. There we go. How long did that take us? 9 minutes just to walk it. So there's a ton of businesses, over 320 that are here with booths. So a pretty phenomenal showing, gathering people, whatever, and that's it. So I'll do a live session later on Instagram, 4 p.m. And that'll be for the Ask Me Anything. And then so I got to send some tweets out here, and then it's just meeting with businesses. That's all it's doing. Sure.